Hello out there, and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Betweenside. Please do not sacrifice your computer to suffering choir while the sigil is shown. Okay. So we're off to a dark start. So this is called Betweenside. I actually have no idea what it's about, but I did see that it said choices matter, and I like games that have choices matter. Ooh, some weird reverse music going on. Well, let's get into it. Let's play. I'm excited. Probably got my mic up a little bit too loud. Turn it down just a little bit. Oh, we're here. We're in. Okay, well, let's go towards the light. Oh, it's very slow walking. Okay, gotta get I need to be able to hear. Oh, okay. Monday, January 10th, 1921. Ain't right, the elderly caretaker had said, nosing around his keepsake at this hour. Why, you asked? My train leaves for London early tomorrow morning. I have no time for superstition. You'll conjure up a ghost or something in the dark. Give yourself a fright, the caretaker sighed. Vincent, Mr. Tressilian said. You shook your head and smiled. And then thanked the caretaker for his help finding the room, then left the caretaker in silence. Ooh, let's leave the caretaker in silence. 2 days previous, the patriarch of this grand family home, Vincent Tressilian, died. He was survived only by his late sister's children, a niece, and 2 nephews, all just beginning adulthood. You have been employed as family attorney to execute the will, a job completed once you have inventoried the items bequeathed by their uncle. For the past couple of years, Mr. Tressilian refused to leave his chamber. All his valued possessions lie inside the room which he lived and died. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. We're just waiting here. Okay, so there we go. Right. So we got some sound back. I might just give me a sec. I'm gonna go turn the sound up so you guys can hear the ambient stuff, because I've got it lower because usually games are a lot louder than this. So, but I'm guessing there's gonna be some jump scares. Oh. Someone standing down on the... Oh. Vincent, what was that place in Paris called? Henry said. It was noon in some distant province, and we were sharing the shade. 2 soldiers missing the cold embrace of Europe. The one where you got cockeyed and on absinthe, I replied. Yes, and you talked them out of calling the police. Was it the Subcontinental? The Sanguine Bar, maybe? No, it was called the... Oh my god, that's so loud. The typewriter scared me. The Jovial Grave. There we go. Oh, I can type more stuff? No, it was called the Jovial Grave. Oh, I can't. Oh. Because it's typewriter, right? I can't put... What am I writing here? What a weird name for a bar. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Yep. But the drinks were cheap, and the music was pretty... okay. Sure. Okay. You look out the window onto the street below. It is dark and raining heavily, but in the glow of a solitary street lamp, you think you make out a figure. Yeah, I definitely make out a figure. About as tall as you are. Its features are impossible to determine, but it is staring at you. There is something off about the figure, almost human. Wave at the figure. Wave at him! You raise your left hand in greeting. The edges of the creature distort and convulse, yet its body remains motionless. Oh, whoa, he's like wobbling. Weird. Too motionless, like a dead thing. Its gaze remains fixed on yours. Okay. So he's still staring at me and wobbling. Okay, that's okay. Oh. Yeah, that's creepy. I'm not happy about that. Let's see. This is cool, man. By the way, in case you guys were unaware, I'm enjoying this. My caretaker came to me one late Friday afternoon. Mr. Tressilian, sir, if it pleases you, may I have this evening off? Of course you may, Joan. Joan's a weird name. I said over my newspaper. Are you headed to the feet? I am, sir, yes. Taking anyone with you? Yes, I'll be meeting a friend. A friend? A lady friend, is it? In a manner of speaking, sir. Oh, I see. Joanne left for the evening, leaving me alone to my demons. I retired to my chamber to consider my oblivion. Rewrite the past, live with the pain. So, what happens if we rewrite the past? Oh, we can rewrite it. Okay. Of course, you can. I replied. Thank you, sir. I have to meet a friend, but would love to see you at the pit. He asked, hopefully. There we go, we'll add some things. I smiled and took a long drink from my glass. I will not be able to join you, my friend. I have thoughts to attend. He left then with a slight nod and a bow. The rain clattering noisily in the doorway. There we go. You open the wardrobe to find Vincent Tressilian's collection of outfits. Most are black, for that was the fashion that came upon him in his waning years. Each garment bore witness to a story. The excess of the Duke of Windermere's winter solstice. What was the Duchess thinking to hold her summer party in spring? Where would a minor royal acquire so many corpses anyway? Old clothes are of little monetary value, but one might find nostalgic pleasure in owning them. They were left to the niece, who, being of similar sartorial inclination to her uncle, might find new life for the outfits after some alteration. They were left to the elder nephew, who sees no value in sentimentality and would see that they find a new home amongst the less deserving. Let's go with that one. Okay. So that creepy dude's still down there, I guess. Okay, so these are all like memories that we can access. Ooh. 2 pages written. I wrote 2 pages. I'm like writing a novel. What is that? Why does that look like a skull? Oh, weird. Okay, well, let's look at that. Vincent, my mother said to me, why did you hit that boy? I was 9 years old, yet it remains a formative memory. He pushed me and he called me names. Did you tell a teacher about this? That I said I was making it up. My mother nodded. What did the boy look like as you beat him? He was crying. And has he called you names since? No, I'm sorry, Anne. No, my mother. Now you know sometimes violence is the answer. Let's live with the pain. Let's see what happens there. So we're not rewriting that one. We'll leave that one. Because I'm curious as to see like how it affects it. Vincent had a quiet fondness for plants. Once as a child, he managed a plot in the family garden, but he was asked to stop by the gardener after all he tended to withered. It seems he was born with a black thumb and astonishing capacity for discouraging plants from growth. Throughout his life, he tried to care for little specimens, flowers, herbs, even cacti failed, no matter what affection he put into their nurture. In time, he yielded, instead choosing to commission a local artist to paint his favorite flower, an ode to life that could not decay. Yet, looking closely at the image, you note the petals are just starting to brown. Wow. Oh, so I have to decide who it's left to. Okay. It was left to the older nephew, for his uncle feared an undecorated office would make him seem inhuman. Left to the younger nephew, who had the gift of life as well as death. It's left to the niece to remind her that all things die eventually. Let's go to the younger nephew. Oh, there's some music now. Oh, why is there a wasp outside? Why? What? What? Love? What? What is going on? Cheap friend. What? Weird. Hopefully. Oh, these are words that I've written. Doorway. Thoughts. Oh my god. This is so odd. Okay. Thank feet. This is all stuff that I wrote. This is so weird. Okay. Someone with some thumb... This... Okay, dude, I'm in. I was like, how are they going to use the words that I wrote? How are they going to, like, make use of the stuff that I've provided? And then they did it, and it's like, whoa, that is... Okay. Someone was thumping on the front door. Just a moment, Thomas shouted. He hastened through his dark-lit house as he tied his robe, then threw open the door. Ada, what in heavens is it? The woman at the door struggled to catch her breath. It's your wife, she said. What about Elizabeth? I had a dream. Thomas snorted. A dream? You wake me on a perfectly splendid Sunday morning because you had a bad dream? Listen, hysterical woman, he scowled. Out with it. What was this fantasy about? I stood in the middle of a circle in the field. Everywhere about me was a red mist, except for the circle. The mist clung to the ground and flickered like it was made of fire, and everything it touched turned to pink dust, then floated away. There was singing, like an orchestra being tuned, but with a human voice. I turned around and saw a sickening white shape. Its form was like a mockery of your wife. The mist seemed to be coming from it, falling down its contours like a cloak. It flickered like the mist, but stood perfectly still. Then came flashes. I saw blood, a strange vase. I saw an iron beast consume a rustic village, and I saw a lawyer nearly... Ada, you're talking nonsense. Please, I have to see her. You've never wanted to see her before. Please, Thomas. He sighed, then smiled. Fine. If it will cure you of this fantasy... Thomas led Ada upstairs into the chamber. Outside hung a metal key. He unlocked the door and stepped inside. Thomas looked around. He admired his pristine carpets and brand-new dresser. Above him hung the portrait of himself he had commissioned. Distinguished. Aristocratic. Then he looked to the bed. Sheets crinkled, a cushion on the floor, a small but visible stain on the pillow. Where is Elizabeth? Weird. Okay. So... Right. Look at all this stuff. It's like, what strikes my fancy? There's that painting of myself. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there's like a dog. Why is it a gravestone? Why is everything like death imagery? Okay. Well, let's do this one. As a young man, I spent some time in Paris. There were myriad attractions for a junior officer and many opportunities for disgrace. The evening I most recall was when I stole the pistol of a famous duelist. Her name was Clemence, though she did not live up to her namesake. Right? We had been told no man had been hurt in a French duel for 40 years, barring one fool American. So it was with no fear that Henry accepted her challenge, a contest for the heart of some gentle mademoiselle. By some miracle, he survived being shot in the chest while she escaped unscathed. There was such commotion, and in the distraction I thought to pilfer her weapon, lest Henry want a memento. He did not. I mean, let's try it. Let's rewrite the past. Okay. Right. Okay. Her name was... I did like Clemence. That's a... her name was Clemence. And her decision to drink that night was an ill-fated one. Right. One of my compatriots... Oop. I did it again. One of my compatriots offended her in the bar. I believe it was over a game of dice. They agreed to settle the dispute with a duel. My compatriot, Henry, was an excellent shot and a better carouser. And before Clemence could pull her pistol, he had shot her dead. I remember the pool of blood as it spread beneath her blue jacket and stuck to her pistol like candy. I took the pistol then, but I did not want to. Haha, there we go. Rad. A valuable collection of... Oh, what? Oh my god, what's happening? What? Okay, there we go. Valuable collection of tomes amassed by one unafraid of prescribed knowledge. Two appear to be better tended to both written under the pseudonym Woolstone. Read the book on the exalted forests of this land. Read the book on the forgotten villages. Let's read that. Some places we remember despite our wish to forget, yet many are forgotten when there is need to pay witness. Few miss the village of Icombe, where the men did sing in unseemly tones. Every summer solstice they would dance. This is cool. Until their feet were wet with the blood, the now muddied ground craved. Then there was Nettlecote, where the children were taught only to obey their mothers, and when their teeth came through, would defy God to consume the fathers who had yet to escape their chains. All these places gone, their quaint traditions lost to the indifference of time. Warnings unheeded on what good people must sacrifice to dwell on malignant land. Okay, who would learn all the secret places that cannot be perceived by ignorant eyes, yet known to all. Elder nephew, who would see that none outside the family would read them and gain advantage. The books were left to the younger nephew, who would read them backwards to unlearn that which allows him to see. There we go. Okay. This is rad. I'm officially on board for this. This is super cool. Is that... I haven't gone to the window in a while. I'm wondering if that window dude is still, like, out there staring. He is. Super creepy. See, super creepy. You can be super creepy without having to have jump scares. This is creepy. This is real creepy. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, what are the different symbols? So that's people. That's like love. The sword fight. Let's go to the sword fight. Oh, looks exciting. What Happened by Elizabeth Tresillian. When little Liz Huttable was born to a destitute mining town, I don't think anyone figured much of me. My father raised me as well as he could, but couldn't afford to keep 3 daughters. I met a lad called Tommy, and when I was of age we married. He joined the army like his dad, and I waited for him while he sought his fortune. When he told me his plan to steal a piece of nobility for ourselves, I... wanted to leap out of my skin. I was so excited. This moment and everything that came after were like a dream. Like a dream. Here we go. Tommy and I Tommy and I hatched a plan And in the end, I was left with the nobility and no Tommy. I can still picture the sword that burst from his back as we fled the mansion that night. A cutlass with the initials DF. The end. I'm writing stories. Yes. Oh, we're 21 minutes in, man. This game is freaking cool. Vincent Tresillian's collection of medals testifying his long service to the Empire in the Anglo, Zulu, and First Boer War. His sister had hoped to spare her children from the family's military tradition, for it had taken too many of her brothers. The one that remained she no longer recognized, yet creation has a way of taking blood owed it from ancient transgressions and ill-favored deals. They were left with the older nephew, who wanted the box to place his own medals in, bravely earned behind a desk in Whitehall. Though he wished they had gone to his siblings, he cannot bear to dwell on war any longer. Yeah, we'll do that one. That one's a nice one. Cool. Okay, so let's go look at the description. This is great. And I don't want to spoil it all for you guys because I'm guessing it's like a short sort of thing. Ooh, there's a sword. See, now I'm just into it here. Oh, it's got like musical notes. Okay. Oh, what? Why does it look so weird? Oh my god. This is the last will and testament. Okay. Oh, wow. There's like pictures and stuff. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Options. Quit. Okay, well this is, there we go. Okay, so we got the letters. Do you really want to oh no. Last save 11 minutes ago. How do you save? I want to save. Options. Oh, there we go. Okay, can I save it? Can I just save? That's my question. Can I just... How do we... 11 minutes ago. I don't know. Okay, I want to save because I don't want to lose my stuff. Whatever. That's fine. View pages. Oh, cool. That's so cool, man. This is great. This is a great game. Let's go look at the description. Alright, Betweenside, a first-person Gothic fiction set in interwar Cornwall where players rewrite the story as they go. The patriarch of a once-respected house is dead, survived only by his late sister's children. Left to them are his worldly and unworldly belongings and the fate of their family. Yes. Yes, I'm so on board. This is so cool. Like, rad. You know? No jump scares, just like a creepy atmosphere. You get to write stuff. You get to learn about stuff. The writing's really good. Just so good. A piece of interactive fiction that you rewrite as you play. Okay, got that. Yep. Your task as the family lawyer to see correct items go to their intended place. Each object tells a story of the uncle or of his family, and the room has intentions of its own. Betweenside is a Gothic fiction game set in interwar. Yep. Explore the private abode of a secretive aristocrat, where each object narrates the mystery of his family's demise through written interactive fiction. Rewrite the past and change the future while trying to survive the present. A failing lighter is all that stands between you and the dark. Well, I didn't quite get to the lighter bit, but that's fine. A short, unnerving tale of power and legacy. Explore a Gothic chamber and learn its history. Rewrite the story and see those changes alter your surroundings. Wander a small but detailed space where nearly every object tells a story. Pierce the dark with your fickle lighter, inspired by Gothic fiction, especially the works of Charlotte Perkins Gilman and H.G. Wells. This is so cool. So cool. Yeah, you should definitely check this out. $6.83, bargain. This is what I'm talking about, you know, like nice, small, it doesn't have to be like AAA, there doesn't have to be shooting, the gameplay is really simple, it's just, great. this is what I'm looking for. This is why I do this. You know, this is why I do the videos and stuff, because I'm always looking for great games. This is great. I love it. I love the concept. I love the execution. I mean, there's some bugs and stuff, but like seriously, it's just the atmosphere and the aesthetic and the sounds and the story and everything, and the fact that you can rewrite it. Oh, it's beautiful. Ed Curtis Cives. Let's have a look. See if he's got anything else. Looks like In Space, procedural side-scrolling shooter that values precision and strategy over reflex. Okay. Okay, well, he made a side-scrolling shooter and then branched into... Oh, and this is the guy. This is the guy here, I guess. Cool. Ed Curtis Cives. Well done on Betweenside. That is a cool game. Right, so that's just his publishing name. Yeah, you should check this out. Very cool. I'm definitely going to be giving this a positive review and playing some more because it's fantastic. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and check this game out, Betweenside. It's on Steam. I'll put a link in the description. You will not be disappointed. So I'll see you guys next time. Class dismissed.